I want y'all to meet Leah. That's what I call her. Leah the LeSabre. This is my 2000 Buick LeSabre. 2000. It's 2019 right now, and she gets me from point A to point B to point C to point. She gets me wherever I need to go. Literally any and everywhere. I love this car. This here is my remote start, which is one of my best purchases I've ever made because y'all know it gets cold in Chicago. These winters are really brutal, and sometimes we don't even get a spring. Sometimes we only get half a summer, so it's cold here for most of the year. I needed this remote start. For one, so when I get to the car, it's warm and ready for me to go. And for two, what if I'm running late? I never want to get in my car and just cold start it and drive off without letting the engine warm up. If you know anything about cars, you know that is not cool, and that is one way to damage your engine. What we have here on the dashboard, this is what the dashboard is looking like. I have an ABS light that just needs to be reset because I have brand new brakes all around. That light is just never going away. Tire pressure light, that needs to be reset. But let's get to the important part. 156,572 miles. 156,572. I'm the third owner of this car. I bought this car from my girlfriend's mom for $1,000. She went to trade it in. They only wanted to give her $500 or $600 at the dealership, and she declined. She said, you know what, I can get way more off the street for what you guys are trying to give me for this pristine car right here. And it's very pristine. Like I said, I vacuumed up in there finally. Just did a quick job so I didn't have to look at that. Here's the interior. Interior is pretty pristine besides everything that I've done to it. I take pretty good care of it because your car will take care of you if you take care of it. That's well known as well. Put a radio in here, took the stock out. You know, I wanted to have the aux cable so when I jam out, put me a little cup holder down there because these cars come stock without cup holders. Get your gear shift right here in the steering column. Leah the LeSabre, but she's also old faithful. It's 2019, and this is a 2000 Buick. 2000. It's got automatic windows, automatic mirrors. Got the window locks, automatic trunk latch. Everything is automatic. Everything is automatic. The seats are automatic. Just press the button and you can do what you please with these seats. I love this car. I've had it for 3 years already. You guys see that right there? That's the manufacturing date. So this car was manufactured in 1999, but they didn't release it until 2000. Every car is usually manufactured. The manufacturing date is usually before the actual year that it's released. So that's a cool little tip there. But made in 1999, it didn't release until the end of 99, the beginning of 2000. And I've had it since 2016 when I started my debt-free journey. Here, somebody busted my window trying to break in and steal speakers, which they were successful at. Here's just a little rust. It's a common rust bubble right there in these cars. Let's go around the front. Let's take a look at the grill. It's the Buick symbol. I could use a new bumper. It's a lot of cracks, scratches, and scrapes. But that's city life for you. Right here, I might have hit a pothole. If you know anything about Chicago potholes, you know there are a different type of pothole out here. I might have lost that hubcap hitting a pothole, or somebody may have stolen it. Who knows? Little paint chip right there. A little bit of rust right there, but a little rust right there too. But overall, this is a very mint and pristine car. So here's another thing about Chicago. You see all of these little dings and scratches and scrapes. I parallel park on the street, and every time I come outside, there's a new scrape, a new scratch. But once again, that's city life for you, so I don't complain. I don't complain at all. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. So yeah, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but I'm riding for my Sox. I'm a Cubs fan too, but I'm riding for my Sox. Last but not least, give y'all a look under the hood. Once again, if you know anything about Buicks, I have the 3800 series, which is one of the best motors GM ever produced. V6, 3.8 liter V6 engine, and this thing gives me 28 miles to the gallon, which isn't bad for how big this car is and how much of a boat it is. There's the 6 cylinders right there, and like I said, best engine in my opinion GM ever created. One last look from the front to the back. She's really pretty. She's really pretty. I try to keep her that way. Now that y'all been acquainted with Leah the LeSabre, I'm excited. She's very important to me. Very pretty, as y'all just saw. She's loyal. She's faithful. And my favorite feature about her, she's very low maintenance. I've owned her for 3 years. I put $1,300 into her in a course of 3 years. That's tires, oil changes, brakes, the basics. $1,300, 3 years. That's great math. And I'm going to drive this car until the wheels fall off. So I mentioned my favorite feature was the low maintenance, but honestly, my very favorite feature about her is the fact that she don't have a payment. She do not have a payment. I own the car out, and I get to pocket a little more money. I pay for gas, insurance, but that's it. Other than that, you know, your stickers, your registration, because you got to keep your car and tags and stuff up to date. But I don't have that car payment that a lot of people have, and I'm grateful for that. But I just know that if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.